Hey guys, welcome to Tone Bros. My name's Casey.
And I'm Collin. We're going to get started with our current topic of the day, which has to do with something I'm super interested in.
And I'm about sick of hearing about it.
All right, so it is the PRS DGT SE Standard.
To be fair, it's not the standard that I've heard a lot about. It's the DGT I've heard a lot
I know.
about.
I'm kind of obsessing. I probably need to buy a PRS.
Yeah, it's time.
But anyways, so this is, from what I gather, this is pretty much just like the regular DGT SE.
Yep.
Doesn't have the maple top. So the veneer's off.
It's solid mahogany.
Solid mahogany.
Why did they do this?
Not real sure. Actually, so the price point comes down a little bit. It's $829.
Okay.
So instead of $899.
I can't imagine they done it for price if it only went down a little bit.
I would imagine it's probably a little extra profit margin. But that being said, there's different colors.
Maple's more expensive. I don't think it's profit. I wonder if it's David. Mr. Grissom himself.
David is not known to just throw out standards and stuff like that. Like, remember how difficult it was for him to do this SE?
Yeah.
I don't think this is him.
Okay. You think it's Paul?
I think it's Paul being like, all right, hear me out.
Yeah.
We can hit a market, save a couple bucks, and it's just a different option for our customers.
I wonder if maybe he's been trying to hit that $800 price point.
I think he's trying to bring it down as close as he can for the customer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, as far as tonally, it sounds fantastic, just like all Paul Reed Smith.
Yeah.
So, is this something you would rather have than the regular DGT SE, or do you think it's all the same to you? I mean, it's what, $70 difference?
I would not rather have it rather than the DGT SE Standard. Not Standard. Oh my gosh, that is confusing.
I know, it is confusing.
I would not rather have it than the other one.
Uh-huh.
But if I played one and I liked it as much or more than the other ones I'm playing in the store,
cool.
That's what I would buy.
Yeah.
I don't think I would specifically go out for this.
Yeah.
Thinking that I would like it more than the regular one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of... It almost seems silly a little bit.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Like a $70 difference. You know what's making me think? These DGT SEs are going up.
Maybe.
That's what it makes me think.
You should buy one then, quick.
I probably should. They're right now on sale, the regular DGT, which is not the standard. On Sweetwater, the prices have been lowered.
Okay.
Which make me think prices are about to go up, or they're going to change colors or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's a good option, but I don't really understand the marketing price points of that. So I'm going to reserve my opinion a little bit until I see how the next 3 to 6 months, probably the beginning of the year.
I would think in January, February.
We're inching towards NAMM in January and the new year, where a lot of times that PRS line gets completely revamped. Maybe not completely, but gets revamped a lot.
There's tweaks.
Yeah, and Paul's pretty known for tweaking a lot of stuff early in the year, starting the new year off right, and kind of resetting and reassessing the situation.
Yeah.
So I will reserve my opinion on it until I see what happens in January.
Yeah, I think it's cool that they offer it, though.
I think it's cool, and I wouldn't push for one more than the other. I would just go play them all, see which one I liked.
Yep, fair enough.
So, you want to go ahead and move to what's on your mind topic? Because this is one that's for you really more than anything.
I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I've been playing more acoustic gigs lately.
Yeah.
And we had a little video where we're talking about some things that we would recommend when you're playing acoustics live and stuff like that. You know, isn't it funny how our opinion changes over time?
Yeah, it is.
So I can eat crow. I'm not afraid to admit that. But I'm just not happy with my acoustic setup.
So what's your acoustic setup right now?
Well, I try to go bare bones with it. So I've got this GS Mini. It's the Koa Plus, so it's got a little nicer pickup system in it. I have the Fishman Platinum little belt clip one.
Yep.
Nothing too fancy, and then I go into the house.
Yeah, use that as your DI.
Yeah. So that's what I've got going on right now. I don't like I like having a boost function, but it's not that convenient when you're playing.
Yeah.
So part of me wants a boost on the floor. I need a better DI, man.
Yeah.
That DI is not cutting it.
And what is it about it that's not cutting it?
It's always the mids.
Yeah.
With an acoustic guitar,
Well, you've got
the
that,
mids are never right.
and you've got that frequency in there that you can dial in or out.
You can.
Mids.
You can.
Are you using that and tweaking that?
Yeah, I'm using everything.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
There's something about it that just and then maybe it's like the undersaddle pickup thing.
Yeah, it is. That's what we're fighting.
But like it just doesn't sound right. So I've thought about like they have this Fishman Platinum something or other.
Yeah. I'll stick it up here. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's on the floor. Platinum Pro, I think. It's got a tuner and it's got a boost.
Yep.
But really, the EQ is kind of the same of what I've got.
I think it's very similar.
So I like the idea of that. I don't think it's going to work. LR Bags makes this one. I can't remember if it's the Venue or the Session or whatever, but it's got a tuner, it's got a boost. I think that's more in line with what I would like. But again, I think it's just EQ and it's not really going to do me any good. So here's what I'm looking at. Okay. And I'm really, I'm not happy with these options, really.
Okay.
So I don't want to spend $1,000 on a Grace Felix or Alex or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the
more
key.
than what you need.
Yeah. It's way too much tweakability. Like, I want something pretty simple. So I was looking at the Bics, the Grace Bics.
Yep.
Roughly $400.
Yeah.
There's not a mid control, man.
Yeah.
It's gain, boost, low, high.
Yep.
That sucks.
Maybe. Unless it's just right.
Like, no.
Let me ask you.
Don't do this to me. Don't do that to me. Because we know with acoustic guitar, it's all about the mids, and it's not in the right spot, man. So, all right, I feel like if they had like even just one knob with mids, I could sleep at night.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, that's the one.
Yep.
But I don't think it's it. So now, what? An EQ pedal? Oh, I know. I'm thinking about that too.
That's what you need.
Here's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
I'm looking at the LR Bags does the voice print thing, and it's imaging, and it's not genuine. But I mean, what acoustic guitar sounds good plugged in? Nothing, right?
Very few.
We've come to expect an
Tommy Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah, you can get the AER thing.
Billy Strings.
He has a Grace preamp.
And Jed Hughes.
And like, okay,
those are the three players. If I'm being honest, the three players that come to mind first that I think they have a good, not great, because I don't think there's any acoustic like plug-in thing that sounds great.
Tommy Emmanuel sounds the best. Now he has, I think, 2 microphones in his guitar. He has the AER preamp thing. He also plugs into the AER. He also runs it like to the house with 2 separate sounds.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to get crazy with it.
No, and I realize that. I'm just saying, like, if you ask me who's got a great acoustic sound, those are the first players that come to mind.
I've looked at all their gear.
Yep.
Billy Strings has so much going on in his guitar right now.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I can't even with him.
It is hard to watch.
And he's using the Bics.
Yep.
But he also has like 4 mics in his guitar.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Right.
Because not dealing with it.
I think he does separate the mics where it goes.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
But like, can't do that.
So it leaves one, Jed. Have you looked at his gear?
I haven't looked at his acoustic gear.
It's very simple. He's got like 3 pedals, 4 pedals maybe, and the last pedal that he hits is a Grace Bix.
Okay.
I think before that he's got some type of reverb. He's got a tuner, maybe an EQ, and I think that's
so.
it.
I was looking at a Grace and an EQ, but I also was looking at this LR Bags voice print.
Yeah.
That sounds actually like a decent guitar.
I think those sound good at least from the demos I've heard.
I'm thinking about, again, doing a small acoustic board with the LR Bags voice print, an EQ for boost, and just a tuner.
Yeah.
And I think that would cover more of what I want.
I think there's 2 options in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Because you have reverb through the house PA, right?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about reverb. It's tuner, boost, and
some type of
DI.
EQing function with DI.
Yeah.
And then you don't really use delays. You don't really use choruses.
Not for acoustic.
Nothing like that. Okay. So I think a tuner pedal is a must.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think an EQ pedal is a must.
Okay.
And I think that either you can leave it on all night to EQ your sound to get it exactly how you want, to cut some of those weird mids or boost whatever you need to boost, or you can use it as a boost. Either way, you can leave it flat and boost it up. which I love to use it both ways. And then you need a really good DI. Those 3 pedals are going to do it. I think the 2 that, yeah, you're looking at is probably either the Bix or it is that voice print.
I think the voice print is more tweakable. The Bix, I just don't think it's going to cut. Now, is it a good preamp? Yes. But I don't think it's going to fix my GS Mini problem.
And I don't think more things to tweak and having more options is necessarily going to fix your problem either.
What are you saying?
I'm thinking...
You think I don't know how to tweak things?
No, I'm not saying that, which could be true sometimes.
Yeah.
It's true for all of us, right?
Option paralysis, I get it.
But I kind of like the idea of just that Bix, simple controls, your boost is built in, and your EQ is basically a backup for if things sound funky.
Yeah.
Me personally, if you're asking my honest opinion, if you're unhappy with that Fishman sound, I don't think the higher end Fishman's going to help you. LR Bags makes that basically the same type of thing as that Fishman with the tuner and the boost in it. But I think, honestly, I would just get the best quality DI I could get, because that's your number one thing, right? And a tuner and a EQ is, you could buy a cheap EQ. You don't have to buy a Boss EQ, which Boss EQs are pretty relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
Find them used for under $100.
Right.
And you could throw any EQ down there, a little polytune or something.
Yeah.
But the best DI you could possibly get, I think, is probably your best bet. I know that you can change a lot with that voice print thing, but
I just think I'll get the weird mids out.
Maybe.
Because of the options that the voice print has.
I think you could. And I don't think, honestly, I think both options are a better option than what you're doing now.
Well, yeah. I think that's a given.
I think either one, you're going to be happier with it. But if it was me, just me, I would feel like better about having just a solid DI that I know is like super high quality, that I know everybody is using, versus something where I have to load a voice print in there and make sure that I've got a good voice print that matches this guitar. Because then when I pick up my other acoustic or play a backup acoustic, that voice print sounds weird with this guitar.
I just think, really, probably what I need to decide is, am I happy with my guitar's sounds naturally?
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, probably the Bix. If I feel like the guitar naturally is not that great, I probably should go LR Bags, because you can tweak it more.
That's probably it. Let us know down in the comments what you guys have used for your acoustic setup, because
I'm racking my brain.
I think that's it. I think it's the DI that you're fighting with. I think you want an EQ and a tuner at this point.
That's pretty much for sure.
Pretty well settled.
Yeah.
But the DI specifically probably need, and the AER does make a cool DI,
but it's like $700, man.
It's really expensive, and it's a bunch of knobs, and kind of looks like it would be easy to break.
Well, that's not my worry. My worry is, like, I'm here wanting the voice print, and it's got a bunch of options, but I say the AER has too many options.
Yeah, voice print has... To me, when I think of that voice print, I think of the tone print that TC makes, which is amazing sounding once you find the right one, but you just got to dig a little bit.
Which I'm okay with.
And you have had good luck with your tone print, and I think maybe that's why you like the ideas of voice print so much, is because you've had great luck with the tone prints and the TC stuff.
I think the reason I'm leaning towards the voice print is you can plug in any guitar and it will sound decent.
Yeah.
That Bix, if you got a crap guitar and a crap initial sound, it's going to sound like crap.
Yeah. Good thing is, your GS Mini does sound good.
It does.
I'm sure your acoustic sound now is very good, but it's not to the quality of what you want. So
it's the mids, man.
Let us know.
It's always the mids.
Let us know down below what DIs you guys would suggest and throw in the mix.
Please, if you've messed with the voice print or the Bix, let me know, because I don't know what I want.
Yeah. We're on the fence for sure, or he's on the fence with some of the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and move to the main topic.
Okay.
So this is completely unrelated. Usually we try to relate topics a little bit.
Sometimes we just throw it together.
So you have never been a fan of digital delay. Every time you've played a digital delay, you've always been like, meh.
Never been impressed, really.
I think he's missing some stuff. Everybody's on their high horse with all these analog delays these days.
It's all about analog, man. Analog and tape.
And I think that's wrong. I think there's a place in everyone's heart, deep down, for some digital delay.
I'm not an Eddie Van Halen tone snob, so like...
Don't have to be Van Halen. So we're going to break out a couple digital delays and I'm going to see if I can get you to like digital delay today.
I mean,
That even rhymes.
That's fine. I might.
Yeah.
But I'll never use it.
Oh, he's wrong. I'm going to give him to like it. Okay, let me grab these pedals, and we'll be right back with you guys.
All right.
Okay, guys, we're back here with you. So I've got Collin. What, was that not good?
No, it's fine. It's just, you're not going to, I'm not going to be convinced.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to find out.
Nothing says, you know what? We're going to get you like digital delay with a bunch of Boss pedals.
You know what? I pulled them out because they are classics.
Yeah.
If you can't like these...
I think a Strymon Dig you would have got me. But I don't think you're going to
I think I'll get you with this.
I don't think
The one I don't think I'll get you with is this one. And that's what we're going to start out with today. Is
Okay.
the Boss DD3.
Yeah.
So when I think of classic digital delays, when I say classic as in what people think of as digital delays, I think of the Boss DD3.
Yeah.
So this is the older one before the Tap Tempo edition.
Right.
It's still Taiwan. It's made, and it's not one of the Japan ones with the big SDE chips.
Sure.
So I know I'm getting in the weeds there, but for you digital delay guys, you'll know what I'm talking about. So this is the standard one. We'll get a little bit of a sound. You've got that Duesenberg Star Player. We're plugging into this ODR 1 Anniversary, into the DD3, into the SDE3, out to the Fender Deluxe Reverb reissue, ET65 and SM57. You guys should know the chain at this point. If you don't, follow on a few more videos. You'll get the chain figured out. So,
Yep.
All right. So let's start out. I guess we'll start with some clean stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll start out clean. What kind of sound do you want? Are you wanting like a slapback to get started?
I guess.
Let's play with a few things.
I guess.
Okay. Let's get you going.
Can you turn the level down?
I'm working on all of it, dude. So what is it about that hits you immediately when you hear it? Because hit a note and just like let it...
It's too in my face.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to be able to fix that.
Try it
dude.
again.
Let me turn off this reverb.
Okay. Now hit it just once.
Just gets in the way of itself, man.
Okay.
Let's do something different with
Yeah,
this.
I'm cool with that. I was just curious.
For slapback, it's not it.
Yeah,
Man.
get that reverb back on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a little drive, see where you're at.
It's not a bad sound.
It's pretty good.
It's not a bad sound, but it's still not something I would look forward to.
Okay.
Like,
Fair enough.
I don't like...
We're getting closer, guys.
It's... it still gets in the way of itself.
I agree. So that's the number one problem with digital delay. I think that most people fight, especially with a modern digital delay. I think people initially think, shoot, every time I play, it feels like it's right in my way, it's in my face. And the main reason for that is tone controls, right? There's no tone controls on a DD3. And I think the fact that it comes back so clearly represented is the problem with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of digital delays, though, that don't do that. And that's when we move to the SDE3, in my opinion.
Okay.
So this pedal's brand new to me. So I'm going to have to learn this thing a little bit on the fly as we go here.
Okay.
But the SDE3 is known for, so it's a representation, a compact form of the SDE 3000.
Okay.
And that was
You're telling me stuff I have no idea about.
That's okay. It's an old rack mount unit, and it was one of the first digital delays. And the processing power was not great, but there was a little bit of degradation to the sound and a little bit of EQ change that you can actually work in here with a depth rate and a high cut. And I think the high cut is the trick here.
Okay.
So this delay has been known by a lot of players to be loved because it does get out of the way a little bit more than this digital delay.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and see if I can figure this pedal out.
Okay.
And at the same time, try to find something you like.
Okay. We'll try it.
So we'll start off clean again.
Yeah.
And I will take a look at, maybe go back to some slap back stuff, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's try this.
There we go. Better. Not that much.
That immediately feels better, doesn't it?
A lot better.
I can tell. Give it one whack.
This does give me a little inspiration of Albert Lee.
So what I've done is I've turned up that high cut up to about 1, 2 o'clock. This also has modulation in it. SDE 3000s had modulation. This has it. And I've got the rate up a little bit, about 10 o'clock, and the depth up about noon.
Okay.
So a little bit of modulation. You're not going to hear it much on a single quick slap back, but it's going to be just enough to make it sound kind of out of the way and a little bit off.
It reminds me of Albert Lee.
Yeah, it's got that kind of sound, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and move into some maybe longer delays and kind of go from there.
Okay.
See if I can find something you like in there. Yeah, and we'll stay with the clean setting, I think, for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to bring that rate down a little bit and the depth down a little bit. You can hear the highs fall off too. You can turn that reverb back on actually. That immediately is bringing inspiration. I'm telling you.
Can you turn the depth down a little more?
The depth. Yep. On this pedal, we've had the offset set to off this entire time.
The offset.
Yep, so there's a knob here for offset, and it basically is like a division. So give me a click, just a little. We turn it up. You can add offsets to everything you're doing. So if you're talking like U2 stuff, which I could tell you were hearing some of that in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right? You can add that in there because it adds the dual delay, because then you've got 2 delays going at different times.
Okay.
And you can have them running into each other. You can have them in series like that, or you can have them in parallel where they don't touch anything, and they're both running at different times and they don't cascade into each other. Andy Timmons is known for that cascading thing where he's got 2 memory men that cascade into each other.
Right.
But it gets you some awesome sounds. So give me one more click and we'll get some drive stuff going.
It does the Eric Johnson thing.
Yeah.
It does the Eric Johnson thing. Give me just a second here. I can't decide. Like, I don't dislike it.
Right.
I just don't know if I'd use it. It's still in the way a little bit.
Okay. Much better though, right?
Yeah, to me, like...
Is this an entry point for you?
It could be. Like, it's got a sound. I just don't know if I'd ever use it. Like, the whole Eric Johnson thing, the Albert Lee thing, it's not, like, in my repertoire.
Right.
It does inspire me to play that stuff, but, like, I don't think it's, like, necessarily for me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's a great sound. I don't know if I could, like, manipulate. Like, I'm doing the best I can to make good sounds out of it.
Right.
But, like, that's not really how I play.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
I typically stack 2 analog sounds.
Mm-hmm.
They get out of the way a little bit better.
Yeah.
They have more degradation to the sound.
Yeah. Because we can get real degraded with this thing too. Like hit a chord real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hit it.
And at this point, I can't tell if the guitar's out of tune or that's making
Okay,
a sound.
fair enough. Fair enough. But you know my point is you can really tweak this thing, and I don't know this pedal well enough to really be tweaking tons and tons on it.
Right.
But my point is it's got a ton of options out there.
Right.
And I mean, just the fact of, I love the fact that they've got this offset because you can hit like one chord. We're straight normal quarter note with a 0 offset. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay. Hit it again. Then we can go to like 50 milliseconds. Almost sounds like a double. Go to 100 milliseconds. Then we just keep going. We end up at dotted 8th is what we end up at. And then dotted 8th finally is the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is so cool. I love the fact that you can do offsets.
It's really rhythmic and like...
And it does get out of the way way more than the DD3.
Way more than that. To me, that's song specific and not... Like, if I have a grab and go board, that's not on it.
I could see this being a solo pedal.
Yeah.
A solo delay.
Yeah.
Every time I go to hit a solo, I click that thing and I've got that dual delay going.
Yeah.
And like kind of like the Eric Johnson sound we had a few minutes ago, almost clicking on that for like a solo lead thing, and then turn it off and go into something else for my normal rhythm.
This
parts.
does give me Pink Floyd vibes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was botched, but...
That's okay. They'll yell at us if we play it perfect anyway. So I'm glad you didn't.
But, no, it does have a vibe. I just don't know if that's my thing. Like, if I had more spacey sounds when I played, and, like, more spacey, just a vibe in a band, that would be a great pedal. Just not what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can at least enjoy this digital delay. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying... It has a place.
So you're saying there's a chance.
It has a place. I just don't think it's my place.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't think it's mission accomplished, but I think we got halfway there.
Yeah, you at least opened the door.
Okay.
You at least opened
That's
the door.
all I was looking for.
Yeah.
Now he'll be thinking about it later.
Cool sound. Just, man, I'd have to learn how to, like, adjust everything to the pedal.
And I need to learn how to tweak this pedal a little bit more, but at least we got some entry into it.
Yeah.
So let us know what you guys think down below. Are you guys digital delay players? I like it.
I'm an analog guy, man.
Yeah, I like having both, but I can see a time for both. Let us know down below. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.